Massachusetts, and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Foxborough. He's to midfield. Meanwhile, Greg, a very nice return here. Good field position for this next drive. He'll start at the 35.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
Throwing right away, it's May. There's a short one to Hooper. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's second down and 4. Off the play fake, it's May. Reply, get this one complete, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll try and get there on the ground. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
That's complete to Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Throwing on second down. May. Kershawn Wharton gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have got a lot more difficult.
Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Andres Borregales on for the field goal.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Patriots are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
You know, we used to have a saying, like, the only guys who didn't have a bad game were the guys who didn't play. So here you are as the quarterback, putting a lot of the offensive success on your back. And the game just doesn't go your way. You're not seeing it right. The coverage is not. Whatever the case may be, he certainly didn't have his best performance last week. But that is over. He needs to move forward, turn the page. Today is a great opportunity for a bounce back and try to lead his team to a big victory.
Nice run on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Let's go. They'll run with Dowdle. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Ready. Now Dowdle. He's taken down shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down, Carolina.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch of this one for the man leading the league in receiving yards in the first month. He's got a first down as well.
Let's go now. Cut.
We'll go play action with Young. That's to the receiver, Horn. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. Hut.
Now Young. He's find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot from the 1, 2nd and goal. Dowdle. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. the end. We'll take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Patriots 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Stevenson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing now is May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New England.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Completed to Douglas. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is May. Open man, the tight end, Hooper. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, throw.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, New England.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down. So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Now, May. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Stevenson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike. Because even if they were going to consider going for it on fourth down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on third down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That's ready. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Ready. Blue 30.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5.
Let's go now. Cut.
Now give on the ground. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 37-yard line. That one good for 29.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
So after one, the Panthers off to the early advance. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
3rd and long. Here's Young. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Joshua Farmer on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Ready up.
It is 2nd and 9.
Set. Yellow. Ready.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, and on comes the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Made to throw on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 32 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ready, sticky, green. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready. Block 40. Cut. Go. 10.
On play action, Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Anthony Jennings. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position. Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure it.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Tershawn Wharton, he's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's May. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Tershawn Wharton, he's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3. In the first half. On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. Back gate for Carolina, that's Jimmy Horn Jr. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Etienne. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ready, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 60.
Here's Young to throw. The catch made by McMillan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Here, ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They'll run without it. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
On the set.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Hut.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready.
Now Young. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he will score! Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs. The RPO, that one is complete. Try again, it's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and...
Looking out of the gun, it's May. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it's going to be third down. May going to look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. Now it's Horn. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Young. He'll get this out wide. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard
line. Ready?
Here comes second and 4.
Ready.
Here's Young. Forced out wide. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw. Young. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Sam Darnold. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Seahawks have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Eagles. And it's the elusive Jalen Hurts. Can't find an open receiver, so he tucks it, and he's going to go, and go, and go. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles with a big lead on the road at the half. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Cuba Hubbard. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn for the Nets here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
20-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's into the end zone. Sean Butte. Touchdown, New England. That's touchdown number 1 for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
8-2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? Down. 60 red. 6 set.
Look at play action with Young. Forced out left. Now he takes off. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. To throw is Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. A tough spot here. Third and long. From out of the gun, here's Med. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big play and a much-needed one as third. 7 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Robert Spillane spills a minute.
Red, 38.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense. Ready. Hut.
Now, Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Hut.
Right back to him on first down. And he is out of bounds at the 45. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage. An injured Patriot. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
Rico Dowdle! And he will score! Rico Dowdle! Touchdown, Carolina. Good look Shocking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Carroll down for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No toss right side to Stevenson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody that fits.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's May. Moving to his right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous the be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing now is May. On down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriot field goal. This one from 49. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots tie the game at 24.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
To return is Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
45, wide. Set.
Here's Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Black, 95.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Down, set.
Now a give up the middle.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Third and inches.
You ready?
Now Etienne. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal come out. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. Panthers will go up by 7.
31. Patriots 24. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throwing is May. And he gets rid of that one quickly before the... knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that will lead to a second down. A run here with Stevenson. Has an opening past the 40, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Good.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes. Catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the
And this is a trick. Is do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this.
To throw now, May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
first and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now May. And he'll take it on in. Tayshaun Boutte. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Panthers offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And some good running there. It'll fall forward for about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Okay, ready.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Ready?
Try to pick this one up on the ground. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 15. And the Panthers first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Young to throw on first down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
On the double. Down. Cut. Go.
Young. That's taken in by McMillan. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent.
He's got another one. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The extra point is good. And the Panthers will go up by 7.
Patriots 31.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one taken in by Douglas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Pass completed to Douglas. Still going. And he's in. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Horn now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player.
Ready, cut.
Drive will start on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go. Set, go.
A carry here for Etienne. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here we go, set. 52 blue.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on. Cut.
Etienne. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. Cut.
Here's Etienne. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Ready, break. Here we go. Set, go. Ready.
Now, ETN. ETN has the first down, still going. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal, Carolina.
Now, first and goal.
Set, hut. Ready.
They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Pat's going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Got it.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Ready.
They'll stick to the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. They'll do so with first and 10. May going to look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's across midfield, and they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll spike it here. 27 ticks left on that clock. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. Here's May. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Patriots, first down.
He'll clock it there with 10 seconds to go in the game. Second down, goal to go.
Here we go, throw.
Slot man in motion right. May to throw on second down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have two-point play, dial it up, do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's ETN. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
3rd, they need 8. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's got his man. That's Leggett. He will have the conversion and more. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for one to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Cooper, the tight end, is in motion. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Nick Scorton having success early in his career. His 2nd sack in these first few weeks of the season.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Panthers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession.
Ready. Set.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line. Setting up 2nd and 1.
Ready.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Now Young. The catch made by McMillan.
Here we go. Here we go. Black cut.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
The tackle made by Harold Henry. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Ready, set.
Only need a yard. That'll keep the drive alive.
Ready up.
Yards on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
Here we go. Cut.
Now Young. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We'll try again. It's set upward and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's Young. On the move left. And Young will have a 1st down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, and that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime.
Set. Cut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On the ready.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 2.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Hut.
They'll stick with him again. Finding room to the 20. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 37 yards.
So close to taking that one in. Good job defensively. We're able to force him out of bounds just shy of the pylon, but you can bet when he gets up, he's going to look over at his sideline, Mike, and be like, no, coach, keep me on the field. I want to finish this thing off.
They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, Carolina. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love?